Morning and welcome to Monday Moose with me, Sarah Bennett.
And me, Graham Campbell.
We're actually on different sides today because we don't want to be confused with Ant and Dec, do we, Graham?
No, I'm definitely Dec now.
Yeah, all right, whatever.
No, probably more Ant. No, we shouldn't go there.
No,
with my
no.
forehead.
Right, okay. Happy birthday to us.
Yeah, we're not going to sing.
No,
No, we're one.
we are one.
One whole year old, so that's good.
We had a great time at the Love Local Expo last Thursday at Accrington and Rosendale College. We had a lovely birthday cake, didn't we?
Yeah, and I've eaten most of it.
Yeah,
So,
and I ate the moose antler.
a paddle.
A paddle.
They are. You learn something on Monday Moose. A moose antler is called a paddle.
Yes.
They are. So if you're ever up a creek, look for moose. We've got 2 paddles.
I'm sure they don't mind, sharing a paddle. Anyway, so thanks to Rachel. Rachel's Yummy Scrummy Cakes for our lovely cake.
Yes, it was fabulous, Rachel. Wonderful.
Yeah. And we were also on BBC Radio Lancashire.
We were.
And Dave Spikey cut our cake. Brilliant day.
Amazing. Look, who are we going to get for our second birthday cake now, though? Because we've got to up the ante. I know.
We're stalking celebs now for the next 12 months so we can get someone to cut our cake.
George Clooney for our 10th or something.
I'm not going to complain about that, yeah. So, over to you, Graham.
Over to me. Oh, gosh. What was I going to talk about? Instagram for Business. So, Instagram for Business has been available if you've been in America or American business for a bit now. But it is now, since last week, appeared if you are a British business. We have changed our Moose account over to a business account. It basically just gives you slightly more visibility as a business. It gives people a little bit more prompt to contact you, which has always been a little bit of an issue on Instagram. Is the engagement is fantastic, but the transfer rate through to your website or whatever hasn't been overly great. So hopefully that will sort of level things out a little bit. Obviously, it's a little bit of Facebook getting hold of Instagram for the first time, pulling it into its own model about generated income. So expect further down the line to be there to be more and more paid content needed to generate the interaction that you need. However, for now, I would expect that Facebook will pump a load into this. So I'm quite confident that in the short term anyway, that engagement rates will stay similar, if not increase. But there has been, I've read a few articles about potentially not changing for one reason or another. All I would say, if you're in the marketing team for your business or you've got a small business and you've got your own Instagram account, go with what makes you feel comfortable, okay? But what I would say is that early adopters on social media tend to be at the vanguard of, at the forefront of positive things that happen. So that's my only real comment about that. Change over, you get a nice little contact tab. It's dead easy, and away you go. It's nothing complicated. So Moose advocate changing, but do what you feel comfortable with for your business.
Excellent. Also, we just want to say congratulations to one of our clients, Child Seeker Safety, based in Leyland, who have recently been told that they are the 14th most influential safety brand on Twitter. We're thrilled for them, and we're also quite proud of ourselves. When we started working with them, they had about 40 to 45 Twitter followers, similar on Facebook. We've grown that significantly. We've managed to get them on Watchdog, been on BBC Radio 5 Live, and now they've got this accolade as well. More influential. Put my teeth in.
Easy for you to say on Monday.
More influential than big brands like ROSPA, the Royal whatever
Society for the Prevention of Accidents.
And,
well done.
Road Safety GB, and up there with the big players too. So we're absolutely thrilled for them.
Yeah.
It just goes to show, the power of social, really.
The power of social, and also their own hard work as well.
Of course.
If they were rubbish, it wouldn't have made any
rubbish.
difference. They're brilliant. We'll put some details up about them. Just
check them
just
out.
For saying rubbish in the context.
If you have any, if you've used car seats in any way, shape, or form, then you need to be following them on social for the safety news and more, really.
Yeah, brilliant. Now then, today is National Be Late for Something Day. And I was thinking, well, this is a bit of a random day, and then I got stuck in the traffic because it's back to school day. and had a little bit of a rant on Facebook Live whilst I was in the car because the whole point, well, not the whole point. One of the points of being able to have your own company is you don't have to, rock up when everybody else does. So I've been used to sort of working from home for a bit and then coming in once the rush had died down. And certainly over summer while the schools have been out. And then first thing today, drop the kids off.
So I think we've just lost
I
the plot,
think we've lost our teeth.
Oh my God.
Too much birthday celebrations.
Yeah.
Drop the kids off and then got stuck in traffic from hell. But we're still here. Monday Moose is still here. We've got a very special guest coming up anytime soon. So we'll introduce him in a little minute. But for now, we'll see you in a second. Unless you've got anything you need to add.
Nothing else to add.
Awesome.
I'll be disappearing.
We'll see. Well, I don't know. You might want to do it.
Yeah.
We'll see. We've obviously got a really clear plan about what we're doing.
Very professional.
Okay, we'll see you in a minute with our special guest. So, welcome back. We promised that we might get George Clooney in at some point, and we have done even better than that because we've managed to trump George Clooney and get one of only probably 2 or 3 people that I know that are more handsome than him. Ian Allison is with us today from the Allison Consultancy. He's a good friend of Moose, I'm delighted to say, and he's just dropped by. We're going to have a chat and a coffee afterwards, but thought we would introduce him to everybody via Monday Moose, say hello, and just find out what he's up to, because he's got some great stuff in the pipeline, I believe. So, Ian, let's just start by saying, well, how was your weekend? Did you get up to anything special?
Well, I did actually. Yes, I one of my my niece came round. I have a giraffe in my living room.
Do you know what? It's going away from Moose, we've got 2 giraffes. Not to trump you or anything, but
Oh, right.
a big one and a little one.
Right.
They get around these giraffes,
Yeah.
don't they?
These giraffes for kids to decorate.
Ah, right.
Yeah, and so Lily came round.
Not a real one, then.
No, not a real one. No, that's it's only sort of low ceiling, so it's not.
Yeah,
not
they'd be in your bedroom, really, wouldn't they?
But this giraffe is actually bigger than me. But
Right.
it's and Lily, who is my wife's niece, really, she came round. She's only 4, and she starts school today. Does Lily? And she was decorating this giraffe. So that was really lovely.
Oh, that is great. Time with family is what weekends is
Yes,
for, really, isn't
yes,
it? Really,
very much so.
brilliantly. So tell us a bit then about the Allison Consultancy, because you're a sales coach.
Yes.
But I mean, what does that mean in practice?
Well, I've been many years. I was in financial services, and for a lot of years I ran teams of salespeople, and built sales teams and motivated salesmen. So I know how to motivate a sales force. The answer is one by one.
You think with the giraffes it'd be 2 by 2.
Oh, dear.
To be honest, I thought Ian would be worse than me at the puns, but that's why I'm getting in early.
I'm trying to think of something. No, so I've done that, and over the last 20 odd years, I've been building my own financial services business. Sold that a few years ago, and started sales coaching. And amongst my clients are a lot of people who are very, very good at what they do, who've taken the responsibility within their business to get new business in, but their sales experience and sales training has been pretty well non-existent. So that's what I've been doing for them, helping them find new clients, find new prospects, get referred leads, get introductions, approach those people on a favourable basis, and do the right things when they're actually sitting in front of the people that they're looking to sell to.
So a pretty sort of comprehensive sort of overview of trying to build up their sort of sales funnel.
Yes.
and give them the skills and the
Yes.
confidence, I suppose.
Confidence. I start very, very much with setting goals, and looking at what they want out of their life and what they want out of their business, and setting goals to see if we can achieve those.
Brilliant.
Not to see if we can achieve them, to achieve them.
Yes.
Sounded like Roy Hodgson then.
It's long gone.
Yes. Sorry, Roy.
I had a bit of a soft spot for Roy Hodgson, but anyway, it's a new era now. So,
It is. It is, absolutely.
and necessarily so. Although I did have to sit through 90 minutes of that yesterday. I could have been working. I could have been, if you're a Moose client now, just cover your ears. I could have been working. But I wasn't. I was watching the football. And, well, anyway. Less said. At least it was 3 points. So there we go.
Right at the last minute, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah. So you were just telling me before, though, that you've got a brand new sort of exciting project coming up.
Yes.
So if you let everyone know about that, and maybe we can put some details along here.
That's right. It's very.
And you can get in touch with you.
That's very kind
Good
of
value.
you. It's, if you can imagine, I'm not just a sales coach. I'm a business coach, but I do specialise in selling. But if you can imagine, within your business, you had the world's most knowledgeable coach, and he or she was in your office on a permanent basis, and you could turn to them at any time you liked and ask them any question that you wanted: how to do this letter, or how to send this email, what to say in this email, or more particularly, what direction you wanted the business to take. How do you see yourself over the next few years? You wanted some help with that. All-knowing business coach in your office, which wouldn't be practical and might be a bit expensive. I've just taken a license for what is just that, an online coaching program from the States, and I'm just about up and running with it now. It's called Building for Business Success, and it will enable people to take their businesses from there to there over a period of time. Just by following the path within the program.
Brilliant. And have access to it when they need.
Well, at any time.
Rather than trying to get a space in your diary.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Which might be tricky.
Yes. Well.
So.
Yes.
Says while we're sat here, just drinking coffee. But
Yes.
Oh well, that sounds interesting. You're still sort of pushing boundaries, new products, new things coming on, and I suppose in your line of work, you've got to sort of explore those ideas. As I suppose you'll have seen the world of work change, and maybe if the principles of selling haven't changed that much, the arena in which they're done may have changed. Watching The Wolf of Wall Street last night,
Yes.
And perhaps not the best template for selling, but certainly in the 80s it was a model.
Funny enough, I met somebody last week who'd actually been on courses of Jordan Belfort.
Yeah, that's the guy. Yeah.
The Wolf of Wall Street. She'd actually been on one of his courses, paid an enormous amount of money to. I think just see him talk.
Yeah.
But A Wolf of Wall Street is great, isn't it? I didn't see it last night, but there's more flesh in that than on a naturist beach in the south of France.
Oh, more flesh, more swearing, more
August.
drugs. It's just like Moose Towers, really, but
just like home.
Yeah, we're the PG version in the morning. Brilliant. Well, on that bombshell, we'll wrap that up. But thanks for dropping in, Ian. We'll put the Alison Consultancy details across the bottom. You can contact him via that. Explore. What was the name of the product again?
Buildingforbusinesssuccess.com.
And who doesn't want to do that? So thanks, Ian. Thanks for coming in.
Pleasure.
And we'll see you soon.
Visit MooseMediaManagement.com.